Hi, it's Yvette Scaparino and welcome to this video. I'm the creator of the Thyroid Slim-Down formula, where I have been blessed to have helped hundreds and hundreds of busy professional women and moms who have struggled with their thyroid issues, fatigue, and weight gain. And I help them slim down to their ideal weight, regain their energy, and help them feel sexy again in their own skin. So today's segment is all about awareness. So I'm going to ask a question. How many of you, or have you ever felt like there's just not enough energy to get throughout the day, and just maybe you're only idling or barely functioning at 25% capacity? Any of you out there? Well, if you've ever felt like that, that's most likely because you truly are. And the reason why I bring this to awareness on this particular segment today is because the majority of the clients that come in don't even realize that they're functioning at that kind of level. And they go on for years, sometimes decades, at just barely going through life with unable to really enjoy their life and go on doing the things that they would love to be able to do, and that's due to fatigue. So if this is you, I just want you to kind of open your mind a little bit and listen and see if any of this sounds like you, because if it is, then we are functioning on barely minimum level. And the goal is to take you from this 25% and bring you all the way up to what I call normal, which is at least 85% capacity of your energy. And then at our Slim Down Institute, we take you from 85 even and bring you up to 100% of your energy levels, where you're just thriving with full optimization of life. So let's just get right to it. If this is a typical day, you wake up in the morning, let's say 6 a.m., and you are fatigued. You are exhausted. It takes you 30 minutes to 45 minutes just to get out of bed. Some of my clients feel like crying first thing in the morning because they are so exhausted and they know they have to go to work because they got to make a living. But the thought of just pulling their bodies out of bed is almost too much for them first thing in the morning. They don't have time for breakfast. They get their clothes on. They drive to work, 30, 45 minutes drive to work. They get to work. They get the coffee pot. They start pouring themselves some coffee, turn on their emails to begin their day. During this time, they're not even really fully awake yet. The brain fog is still there. They're still exhausted inside. And then right around 11 o'clock, the fog starts relieving a little bit. They're able to think a little bit, so they get some work done. At this time, they still haven't eaten anything, so now it's lunchtime. Lunchtime comes around. Now they're starving. They go out to eat with their girlfriends, or maybe some are fortunate enough to be able to pack their lunch, but they're eating the wrong foods. So what happens is when they're eating the wrong foods, especially when you have a thyroid disorder, that even makes your system even worse. And so now they come back from lunch and they're even just as tired as they were first thing this morning. So then they go reach for the coffee pot about 2 o'clock. Once again, they have some more coffee. They're exhausted. They're barely getting any work done. They're not even really quite working. They're just kind of idling through it, getting by. 5 o'clock comes, they drive home only to be hungry again, so they might stop and get some fast food really quickly. They come home, sit on the couch, turn on the remote, or just take a nap because they're so exhausted from the day. They wake up a little bit later, and then they realize, oh shoot, it's time for bed. And now it's 9 o'clock, they're getting ready for bed, and they start this whole entire function, this whole entire cycle. It starts all over again, and it really is a vicious cycle for them. So if this scenario sounds like you, this is 25% living. And the reason I bring it to your attention for awareness is because most of my clients don't even realize what feeling good feels like anymore. They've been to their doctor, they've been diagnosed with either Hashimoto's or their hyperthyroidism. They have their medication. Doctor says your TSH labs are perfectly fine, but yet they don't feel good. So what do? My clients feel hopeless when they come to me. And so first step is awareness. If you feel like what I just described, there's so much more there's so much more living that can be accomplished. And when my clients, when we get them from point A to point B, and from point B to optimization over here, they can't even realize how good they feel. And then they look back at their life and they go, oh my God, it's been a decade and I haven't been living. Look at all the things that I have missed out on. So I don't want that to be you. If you feel like that and you don't have any time for energy to even consider exercise or working out, go ahead and click on the link below and go to my thyroidslimdownformula.com and grab my video series and start learning some different elements that can help you. I really appreciate you being here with me today. If you like what you've learned today and I brought you some awareness and the light bulb went on a little bit, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and click on the link below. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.